I need markers for crying out loud. Look at this. Ooh, baby. That was a happy accident. I think I'm gonna have to wear lips like this all year long. That's a heck of a lineup. Hello lovies, I'm Kimberly Terry, and today I've got 3 fabulous guys with me. I just got this guy into the studio yesterday. Very excited to have him with his brothers. So this is all 3 boys that Smart Doll currently has in production. They need to produce more boys, in this girl's opinion. Why am I doing this? I have had Eiji here for right at 1 year. In the last year, he has really gotten much easier to handle. I actually had several comments from my box opening saying that I was handling him too roughly. This was, I think, mostly because he was so stiff. He required that type of handling. Much in the same as his brother here. Crystal Eiji arrived yesterday and he is very stiff. Just, you can hear how stiff he is. The purpose of this doll was to, hey, did you guess it? To actually see inside the doll's body, see how this frame actually works and moves. This guy here, I can reach in and grab the shoulder blades that are inside the doll. It's very pliable. This guy is thick. There's no holding on to these shoulder bones. So let's look at that for a minute, shall we?
Hello there.
Hello.
You want to say hi to YouTube?
Hi, YouTube.
You caught me in the middle of doing the close-up and personal with my Crystal Eiji.
That's hilarious. I get to be in the YouTube video.
That's right. Now you get to be in the YouTube video. This is your fault, Natasha. Oh, and this poor little head's just been laying here this entire time.
Yes, their heads come in 2 pieces, which is evident by the giant seam here. And this guy's eyes are not removable. I was very curious about that and whether or not, and I suppose that, yeah, you could customize this guy, take his eyes out and put normal eyeballs in, because these do not come out. Ugh. Okay. All right, there he is, all back together. And I'm going to also add some, well, let's just do that now. Footage of him in the light. This is a super cool doll. I would love to fill him full of glitter and take him out in the sun. So here is headless Eiji. Yeah, now we've already looked at this before in my past videos. Their heads attach to this little neck piece here. I had noticed already that my Eiji, his chest when he arrived seemed to be slightly caved in on this one side. This Eiji does not seem to have that problem. And I don't think anyone else reported having that issue, so I'm going to assume it was something that happened in shipping. Let's see, how do I want to do this? We could just take his arms right off. Yeah, let's just get into him. Ugh. And it's so weird not to grab hold of the shoulder blade here to be pulling all this apart. I read online that, you know, if you wanted a crystal arm for your Eiji, you could, you know, buy this crystal version. Oh, and just yank an arm off and stick it on your Eiji, and ta-da, you have a crystal armed Eiji. which I thought that was interesting, and I'm gonna try it, but not yet. Hang on. First, we're gonna do this. Oh my gosh! This is something that I have done a couple of times, changing the busts on the girls. This is what Eiji's chest looks like. Actually, yeah, I think I did this with my getting to know Eiji video because I was having problems with the chest. So this isn't the first time I've gutted a smart doll. But it's the first time I've ever done it strictly for the purpose of looking of its insides. Never done that before. And these just fascinate me to no end. I would love to get my hands on the do-it-yourself kit and actually build my own smart doll. That would be like so cool. And I don't know, I don't think their legs pop off like their arms do. I'm pretty sure they do not. I'm not going to try it. But you can see in this doll how the thighs actually rotate, and you can also see how freaking tight he is. So noisy! And the range of motion. You can see why they have such fantastic range of motion in the way the inside, the skeletal part was actually built. I want to know, can I make him do a sidekick?
Ugh. Pretty darn close. I can't quite get that knife edge on my foot there, but pretty close.
And you can also see kind of how the plug plugs in back here and how it actually attaches to the spine here, making the doll secure when you stand him. Just a little butt. And the insides of their feet and their hands are very interesting looking when you can see through the plastic, or the vinyl, I should say. When you can see through the vinyl, that's pretty. I took his arms off. They just got their little nubbins. Yeah. That's very interesting. And of course, we've seen that in my second Mirai when I changed all of her hands, all 2 of them. Let's see how. You can see how this gets a little out of place sometimes. There is a groove here on either side that the plastic is supposed to stay in. And that doesn't always happen. I always have problems with taking Eiji's arms off. Koi, not so much. Koi, Crimson, I have a tendency to call him by both names. Koi, I didn't have that big of a problem with as much as I did with Eiji. Eiji. I should name that doll too, something I can pronounce. Any suggestions? So there he is. Wasn't that strange? Now I'm gonna put a crystal arm on my regular Eiji.
Oh, except I don't want to take Eiji's arms off.
Okay, that's pretty weird looking. Eiji's got a futuristic arm. That's actually kind of cool looking. Only now I have a crystal doll with a normal arm, and that just looks kind of strange. It does look really cool there. Interesting little concept there. Now we're gonna give him his real arm back though. And I had Koi here just along for the fun, but I think we're just gonna leave him standing, you know. Put this guy back to. Jeez, I am all fumble fingers today. Put this guy back together. This is a really cool doll. He's as unique as they come. Ugh, oh gosh. Owie. Stupid tendonitis. Hang on. See, this is what I'm talking about. I think that's a design flaw, and I think it's something that they have fixed. Because I don't have this issue with koi. Ow, ow, ow. This is like old Eiji all over again. Only this guy is not as soft and supple in plastic department. Plastic in the vinyl department. I'm still trying to get his arm on, and video camera cut off on me because I've been recording too long. That's your fault too, Natasha. The moral of the story, kids, is don't try to take apart a very tight, smart doll when you have tendonitis. Okay, so he's all back together now. Hooray! Okay, so yeah, I just cut out like 3 minutes of just getting him to stand up like that. Like any of the early model smart dolls, this guy requires loosening, considerable loosening, if you're going to be doing a lot of
Posing and
playing with him, which I think maybe half of us doll collectors actually play with our dolls and not just put them in a cabinet and leave them there. Maybe less than half. Maybe more than half. I don't really know the demographics. I'm playing with my ears here. Can you tell? Anyways, that is it for this video. How long was this? Oh my gosh. I've got 2 more smart doll videos coming up very soon. We have got coming up my first smart doll clothing haul. I actually just went on the website and bought just some random things that I, needed for my dolls, and we're going to go through all of that. And I've also got some eyeball switching that I'm going to be doing with the girls, which will be the first time I've done anything like that before. I'm a little nervous, a little excited, and of course I'm gonna take you guys on that journey with me. I think I'm gonna do some research. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. Anyways, that is all for today, and we will see you guys next time. Like, share, and subscribe.
The moral of the story, kids, is don't try to take apart a very smart... The moral of the story, kids, is don't try... The moral of the story, kids...
I can't get over what these lips look like. They're very distracting. Wow. Oh gosh. Was that Bunny?
Actually, no, that's a whole nother video. I love editing. Editing is a wonderful thing. It's a truly wonderful thing.